Today we're checking out the Dragonfire Performance Ignition Tune-Up Kit in black for the 2018 to 20 5.0 F-150s. If you want your truck to start easier, idle cleaner, and feel more responsive, a full ignition coil refresh is one of the best maintenance style upgrades that you can do, especially once those miles start adding up. So these are definitely worth checking out. This set of ignition coils is aimed at bringing your ignition system back to peak performance by giving you a full set of coils so that everything is working and matched together instead of mixing and matching old with new. The biggest reason to go to a kit like this is the consistency. Older ignition parts can cause rough idle, hesitation, and reduce fuel economy, and that random, sometimes it feels good, sometimes it doesn't performance. Replacing all of them at once is a great move once you've been chasing small drivability issues, or if you're planning other mods and you want a strong baseline first, or if you just want the truck to feel dependable again like it used to. The black finish also helps keep things looking clean under the hood, so this is a solid option for anybody that wants a noticeable improvement in smoothness without getting into anything overly complicated or technical. When it comes to the construction on this, you are getting durable ignition components designed to handle heat and daily use, finished in a black for a clean underhood appearance. The parts are built as direct style replacement pieces, so they're meant to plug and play and fit like the factory would, while improving overall consistency and reliability along the way. As far as the pricing goes on these, they're coming in right around that low to mid $200 price range. For a full set of coils that's going to refresh the ignition system all in one shot, this is a strong value compared to buying parts separately or waiting until small issues happen and you replace them just one by one. If you want your F-150 running smooth and reliable again, this is money well spent. When it comes to the install on this one, it's gonna get a soft 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can get this job done in 2 hours or less of your time if everything goes smooth. So let's head on out to the shop. We're gonna give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
For this install, you will need a ratchet and an 8mm socket. All right, today we're gonna be installing ignition coils on our F-150, so let's get started. All right, so we're in our engine bay. We're gonna start on our passenger side bank. Now, one thing to point out is 7 out of 8 of these coils are gonna come off and go back on in the same exact process. The only one that is different is the coil directly behind your high pressure fuel pump right here. That one we'll show you as well. But again, 7 out of 8 of these are gonna be the same exact process. So we're gonna start up here. What we're gonna do first is unplug our coil. So we'll push our tab back, unplug that. Now for this one, may need to move this wire out of the way. What we're gonna do is grab our 8mm socket and remove our bolt. Pop our coil out. We can move it around this harness. Get that out. Again, you can repeat the same process for the other 6 coils, and we'll show you how to get the one out behind your high pressure fuel pump. So now the ignition coil directly behind your high pressure fuel pump is actually upside down. So what we're gonna do is unplug the clip. We're also gonna pull our spark plug wire off of our coil very gently. Pull straight up, get that off of there. And you want to be very careful when doing that. And from there, we can just remove our 2 8mm screws. Make sure you don't drop your old coil. And pull that out. All right, so now we can begin installing our new coils. I like to do these one at a time anyway. We're gonna set this first coil in, and you want to get it around your wiring, just lined up with its mounting point. You want to do that before you press this down onto your spark plug. Make sure that feels good. Press that into place, and we can reinstall our 8mm screw. We'll grab our 8mm socket and tighten this down. Once you have it tightened down, plug this in. Make sure that snaps into place. Lock your tab back in. Once you have this one in, you can repeat the same process for the other 6, and we'll show you how to install your coil next to your high pressure fuel pump. All right, so now we're gonna install our shorter coil. What we're gonna do, remember this is upside down, so your spark plug wire can go on this. We're gonna grab one of our 8mm screws. We'll get that into place on our coil first. So now we'll get this in, and you wanna line up that screw. Get at least one started. It's gonna help hold that in position. And we'll get our other screw in place. Once we have both of those in, we'll grab our 8mm socket and tighten these down. We can install our plug wire. Make sure that's centered. Pops in. And we can plug our connector in. Lock down our tab. Alrighty, that about wraps up our review and install of our Dragonfire Performance Ignition Tune-Up Kit in black finish for your 18 to 25 liter F-150. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.